learn about the Danish words for a few furniture, animals, objects and rooms. In this tutorial, there will be mentioned some names of a few objects, animals, furniture and rooms which will subsequently be translated into Danish. In that way, you will learn what each of those mentioned things is called in Danish. Each individual subject will consist of approx 10 named things, and they will be shown when one of the subjects is involved. Now, let us begin. The first subject is furniture. The first word is a sofa. In Danish we call it en sofa. The next word is a bookcase. In Danish we call it en reol. The third word is a coffee table. In Danish we call it et sofabord. A bed. In Danish we call it en seng. A chair. In Danish we call it en stol. A drawer. In Danish we call it en skuffe. A closet. In Danish we call it et skab. A shelf. In Danish we call it en hylde. A desktop. In Danish it is called et skrivebord. An armchair. In Danish it is called en lænestol. The next subject is animals. The first word is a cat. In Danish it is called en kat. The next word is a dog. In Danish it is called en hund. The third word is a budgerigar. In Danish it is called en undulat. The next word is a parrot. In Danish it is called en papegøje. A mouse. In Danish we call it en mus. A rat. In Danish it is called en rotte. A hedgehog. In Danish we call it et pindsvin. An octopus. In Danish we call it en blæksprutte. A fish. In Danish we call it en fisk. An iguana. In Danish we call it en leguan. The next subject is objects. The first word is a bottle. In Danish we call it en flaske. The next word is a book. In Danish we call it en bog. A pillow. In Danish it is called en pude. A duvet. In Danish we call it en dyne. A pencil. In Danish it is called en blyant. A shoe. In Danish we call it en sko. A bag. In Danish en taske. A box. In Danish en kasse. A hat. In Danish en hat. A broom and dustpan. In Danish en fejekost og fejebakke. The last subject is rooms. The first word is a kitchen. In Danish it is called et køkken. The next word is a bedroom. In Danish we call it et soveværelse. The third word is a living room. In Danish we call it en stue. A toilet. In Danish it is called et toilet. A bathroom. In Danish we call it et badeværelse. A dining room. In Danish en spisestue. A basement. In Danish en kælder. A ceiling. In Danish et loft. An entrance hall. In Danish en entré. A corridor. In Danish en